Okay, I've got a 2013 Ford Escape here. I'm going to be showing you the location of this windshield washer motor and what it looks like here. If yours is not working and you can't hear the pump running down here on this passenger side, then that's a good indicator, or it could be broken. And by broken, I mean like the spout or cracked or something like that. Anyways, this is the pump, and it has the rear and the front. If you get these hoses swapped, you will know, because when you go to use your windshield washer, it'll be spraying out the back instead of the front, so you don't want to get those mixed up. So let's go ahead and show you where this is at. Alright, you're going to come down here on your passenger side, and you can see I've already got these fender liners and this trim off of here doing a previous job. And now I'm not saying you couldn't get in here without removing all this, but you'd at the very least have to bend back this fender liner here a little bit to get your hand in here to get to this. It's either that or the bumper is going to have to come partially off. Now, moving the fender liner out of the way, I'm sure you could get in there to do this. However, I'm not going to be able to show you anything with this wheel on, so we're going to go ahead and just get the wheel off. Here is what your fender liner looks like, and it has like screws coming into the front, the bumper, lots of snaps and screws and everything. And on top of that, this piece clips over it that goes around that fender there. So, and these things will break, so you have to have a little kit of these universal clips to put this back on. So anyways, that's all out of the way. Okay, we got the tire off here. You'll note the drain pan. Now, mine doesn't have any windshield washer fluid much in it, so I don't have to worry, but if yours does, then you'll want to have a drain pan handy. Now, anytime I have to take these wheels off, I'm always reminded of how I despise these cheap capped lug nuts, and I'm going to leave a link to some forged ones in case you're interested in that. If you own one of these Escapes, you know what I'm talking about. Now, I've replaced some of these, but I hadn't gotten around to replacing them all. Okay, so here we are. We don't really need any tools. We just got a connector. Get off here. And as far as these go, we've got these little collars that we have to push down. So you just want to give those a little push or a pull down there. And you may need a pick tool or something if they try to be stubborn. That one was moving. So once you get it pulled back a little bit there, it'll just pop right off. See? So we're just going to do the same thing on the other one. Just going to pull that clip up a little bit, and then we'll be able to give that a pull off. Okay, now we're just left with the pump, and it just pulls up and off of here. Okay, and there we have that out. Okay, we can do a quick comparison here. Now, the only thing I'm noticing that's different is that the orientation of the plug is the opposite, but it doesn't mean that it won't work. We can just simply twist the plug the other way. Now, the only other thing you want is just a little bit of this on the end. It just makes it sliding it into the rubber bushing easier. And this part came with its own little rubber bushing. However, there's nothing wrong with the one that's in here, so we're just going to reuse it. I'll just start sliding this into place. Okay, so we'll get our plug back on the way it goes here. Right, we got it snapped. And we're just going to put our connectors back onto the side that they came off of, and we're going to test it and make sure that we don't have this coming out the front or the back and being wrong. So we're going to test it. Put a little windshield washer fluid in here. Alright, so those are hooked up. Okay, so what happened here with this aftermarket was that these had to be flipped around opposite, just like the connector, they were opposite. So we do have them working now. Okay, so we're going to take a look at these. So we got them spraying real good. And we'll have to check out the rear back here. So I'd say those are working. Okay, so that's going to do it on this video, replacing this windshield washer motor. I would add, if you're going to get one of these motors, you might want to get a good brand or OEM. The fittings on this one are kind of iffy. They didn't connect real tight like I would like them, but I mean, so far, I mean, it's spraying and doing a good job, so it's fine. But anyways, that's going to do it. Hope you found the video helpful. If you did, give it a thumbs up. As always, I invite you to subscribe, and thanks for watching.